FantasyFootballFix.com has over 20 unique tools and the most advanced FPL mobile app available. Build team value with the price change predictor tool and never be priced out of a transfer again. Improve your rank with algorithms to identify transfers to maximize points. Learn from the best in the game by following the Elite 11 team reveal. Win mini-leagues by tracking opponents and predicting their transfers. Upload your FPL squad for free at FantasyFootballFix.com. There are still 2 matches remaining in Gameweek 14 at the time of recording, but a score of 52 points so far has resulted in a small drop in rank down to 57k, largely due to having more players still to play than the average. Reece James was left out of the squad with an ankle injury, so he's set to make way with an auto sub, and the 3 remaining defenders each conceded a single goal. In fact, Leeds, Wolves and Burnley are the only teams to keep a clean sheet during the game week so far. The bulk of the points have come in midfield, where patience with Rafinha paid off after he stepped up to score an injury time penalty to snatch a 1-0 win over Crystal Palace. New signing Diogo Jota found the back of the net for a 3rd successive game week, as the Reds put 4 past their Merseyside rivals. He ranks 3rd amongst midfielders in Game Week 14 for expected goal involvement, which is expected goals plus expected assists, only trailing Rafinha with 0.87 and Mohamed Salah with 1.84. Mbeumo, Toney and Kane are all yet to play, but Joshua King is set to come in from the bench in place of Reece James, adding 2 points to the total. Opting for him ahead of Watford teammate Emmanuel Dennis hasn't got off to the best of starts, but the pair each recorded 1 shot and 1 attempted assist against Chelsea. So let's move on to the transfer plans ahead of Saturday's Game Week 15 deadline. There's 1.7 million in the bank and 1 free transfer available. After making the proactive move to downgrade Jimenez to King a week early, the plan is to roll the transfer this game week. Doubts remain over Reece James, but Livramento has a good fixture, at home to Brighton, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. In the longer term, one potential move I'm thinking about in the coming game weeks is Kane to Ronaldo. Hopefully we see him back in the starting 11 and firing in the next couple of matches to help with that decision. Rafinha is another player who'll soon be making way, and Jared Bowen remains the number 1 candidate to replace him. West Ham's upcoming fixture swing means that Mikel Antonio is also on the radar, despite him mustering up just a single goal in the last 8 game weeks. But Ollie Watkins is an alternative target up front, after bagging 4 goals and an assist in the same period. There's enough money in the bank to upgrade Toney to either of those in a couple of weeks' time. So those are some ideas for future transfers, but here's how the team is set to line up for Game Week 15. Aaron Ramsdale faces an Everton side that have scored just 1 goal in their last 4 matches, ranking joint bottom with Wolves. Just 3 teams have taken fewer shots in that time: Spurs, West Ham and Man United. It's set to be a return to a back 4, with Tino Livramento on standby if Reece James fails to recover in time for the early kickoff against West Ham. Across each team's respective last 4 matches, the Hammers have attempted the 2nd fewest number of shots, ahead of only Man United. Alexander-Arnold faces a Wolves side that ranked bottom for expected goals in their last 4 game weeks, scoring just once. Watford, however, have produced the 4th best expected goals figure in that time, and could cause Man City some problems. It's set to be an unchanged midfield, with Bryan Mbeumo and Rafinha going head to head. Across each team's last 4 matches, only Wolves and Man City have shipped fewer goals than Leeds, with 3. Brentford, meanwhile, have conceded 8 goals, with no side allowing more. In the last 4 game weeks, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah rank 1st and 2nd respectively for expected goal involvement amongst midfielders. Liverpool have notched 14 goals in that time, 5 more than any other side, while producing league-leading tallies of 16 big chances and 53 shots in the box. Ivan Toney partners Harry Kane up top, having scored twice in the last 4 matches. He's been directly involved in 4 of Brentford's 7 big chances in that time. Kane meanwhile faces a Norwich side that could only muster a draw against 10-man Newcastle midweek. But the Canaries do look to have tightened up since Dean Smith took charge, shipping just 3 goals in their last 4 matches. Only Crystal Palace and Man City have faced fewer than their 4 big chances in that time. Mohamed Salah may have scored twice against Everton, but after the game, Jurgen Klopp said the Egyptian was angry because he wanted to score more. That kind of attitude shows us just how ruthless and driven to score goals the Egyptian is right now, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. He had 4 big chances in that match alone, and a total of 7 big chance involvements in the last 4 game weeks. So it'll take a pretty spectacular performance from Kane against Brentford to sway the armband away from Salah.